Hello, welcome back to the workshop. For the past few years, I've been using a workbench I made out of some 2x4s. It's been a really good bench, but not the most sturdy, especially once I put the vise on it. In today's video, we're going to turn $600 worth of steel into a new sturdy workbench. If that interests you, stay tuned. We'll get started. The way I'm going to build this, I'm going to use some 2-inch square tubing. This is 2-inch 1/8 wall square tubing. I'm going to use that for the main body, and then I'm going to use some 3/16 inch steel plate for the top. The whole thing is going to be welded together, no bolts. So that plate is actually 49 by 24. So I'm going to match those dimensions. So I want to make the frame of the workbench the same size. I want the top to be flush with the sides. So when it's said and done, I'll have 4 long sides at 45. I'll have 4 long short sides at 20, and then I'll have the legs. So I'm going to take these outside. I'm going to use my chop saw, and I'm going to cut them to length. I've got 2 magnetic clamps here, and I've squared it up. Everything's good there. So I'm going to start tack weld this in these corners, and then I'll square up the top, tack it, do the same for these other 2. I'll flip it over, do the same thing on the other side. Once it's tacked, then I want to do the other leg and put the table together before I fully weld it. I am using a Hobart 230 volt welder with some 03 5-flux 4 wire. I've got it set between 340 and 440 based on arc steel. So now that I've got the long sides tack welded together, I'm going to use some bar clamps to hold the short ends in place while I square them up. The workbench is already getting quite heavy. The frame alone weighs 115 pounds. Once I add the top, that'll add another 65. Man, this welding's gonna take forever. I gotta get some help. I'll tell you once more before... Hello? Hey, it's me. You ever finish that bench? Yeah, it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. The welding must have taken forever. Oh, yeah, it took a long time. It took me many hours. I could sure use some help. Still got that time machine? Oh, we could try. I don't even know if that works still. I'll have to dig it out and see if I can make it work. Man, that would be awesome. Yeah. All right, see you soon. Bye. All right, bye. Whoa, I can't believe that old time machine still works. I'm here to help. The workbench had a bit of a twist to it after tacking it together. I was able to pull that out with a pair of ratchet straps. I'm really happy with how this table turned out. It's exactly what I wanted. The dimensions are great. I think the height is just right. It's sturdy and it supports my vise well. Those are all things I really wanted. I did take a grinder. I rounded out the corners a bit so they weren't so sharp. I like that the top is flush with the sides. There's nothing sticking out to catch my pockets, nothing to run my hip into. And I like that by having the edge right there, it'll be really easy to support a seat clamp or a clamp if I ever want to clamp anything to this table. Finish-wise, I'm going to leave this top as it is. It's covered in mill scale, and if you've ever removed mill scale from steel, it requires a lot of grinding to remove it. I will paint the sides, the legs, to match my other equipment. For the feet, right now it's just the tubing sitting on concrete. I do want to bolt this table down, so I will make some feet for it and bolt it in place. I do want to talk about costs. I spent about $600 on the materials for this. I couldn't find anybody locally that would sell material steel to the general public. They wanted me to be a business or a trade. So I couldn't find anything locally, so I had to get this all through the mail. I'd guess half of that was spent on shipping. So if you're looking to put a bench like this together, or you're looking for a metal bench to meet your needs, shop around, keep that in mind. You may find a better deal. I'll tell you once more before... Hello? Hey, it's me. You ever finish that bench? Yeah, it turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. The welding must have taken forever. Oh, yeah, it took a long time. It took me many hours. I could sure use some help. Still got that time machine? Oh, we could try. I don't even know if that works still. I'll have to dig it out and see if I can make it work. Man, that would be awesome. All right, see you soon. Bye.